What? The steering wheel?
Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, and we all know what that means. Well, most of you know what that means. I'm on my way to Weight Watchers. And I'm a little nervous. But I know, I'm always a little nervous. I didn't use any of my weekly points last week. And I used, let's see, whatever 42 from 49 is. I used that many. How many is that?
7.
I stink at math. It's 7. Liz just told me it was 7. So anyways, I'm hoping that my body doesn't go, ooh, you ate weekly points. We're going to gain weight. But if I do, who cares? We're on a journey. It's not going to happen overnight, so it's no big deal. Yeah, so I will come back and tell you what happens. I know you're all holding on to your chairs waiting. Alright, I'll be back. Bye. Hello. So, my weigh-in update is that I supposedly gained a pound. Yeah, right. The reason I'm saying supposedly and yeah, right is because I need to get out of my driveway before I start talking.
That's a valid point.
Yeah. I went to Atlanta, or to Georgia. We weren't just in Atlanta. And we walked all over the place for 3 days. I got like 7,000 steps in, which is not as many as you're supposed to, but it's a lot more than I usually do. Every day while we were gone. And I upped my water intake, so I've been drinking a lot more water. And I stayed within my points and only used 7 of my weekly points. That's physically impossible to gain a pound and do all that. So, the only thing I can figure is, while we were on vacation, we ate out every meal, because clearly you have to, except for the few, like, snacky things that I had brought with me, which were mainly fruit and salty snacks, which is kind of bringing me to my point. We ate out every meal, and we all know that those restaurant meals are loaded with sodium. So we did that for 4 days straight. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, because we were on our way home. And then ever since then, I have been overdoing it with salty snacks. And I know that I've been doing that, and I need to stop it. I've been eating popcorn every night. You guys have seen me eating popcorn with a lot of salt on it. Too much salt. Bugles. I can't remember what else. A lot of lunch meat. Peanuts. I've been eating peanuts in the shell. So I've just had way too much sodium, and I think I'm retaining water because I couldn't get my ring on this morning for like an hour. It felt like my hand was going to break the ring off. It was that tight. So I'm not really worried about it, and even if it is a real gain, I couldn't really care less because, like I always say, we're going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing what I know is right and plugging away at it, and it will go away. The other issue that I just figured out this morning at weigh-in was that last week when I ran in and weighed in and then left because we were leaving to go out of town, my point value for the day, my points for daily points went down by 1. The lady didn't say anything. Usually they say, oh, your points went down to such and such. She didn't say anything, which is not her fault. I didn't look at the book, because I didn't know you were supposed to, because I've never had to. They've always said something. And when I put my weight loss in, I didn't put my weight loss in. That's what happened. I never put my weight loss in eTools, because I forgot, because we went out of town. And so, because when you put it in eTools, I don't know if you guys do the online thing, it says your point value is changing this week. It went down to such and such. Make sure that you take note of that. I never did that. So I lost weight last week and went down in points value and continued to eat 35 points a day instead of 34. So she said, oh, your points value went back up. And I'm like, dear God, did I gain like 8 pounds? What is she talking about? And she said, yeah, from 34 to 35. And I said, 34? I was never at 34. So she said it went back up to 35. I'm going to do 34 this week and just go on from there because there's no reason to eat 35 points. I'm going to do 34 and lose weight. So I think it's sodium, and I didn't lower my points, so I was eating 35 points every day. And just, yeah, go on from there. So that's my update, and I will give you guys the weekly meeting update, probably on the iPod, because I can upload that a lot quicker than this. This has to be done at night, because I can't use the internet and during the day while my husband's on it to upload, because it takes the bandwidth down. That was a lot of words. I'm going to shut up now. So that's my update. Bye.